Today's graft is scopulicola, T.terscheckii as your scion on top here, and then the bottom is number 42, what I like to call the answer to everything. And number 42 is a hybrid involving scopulicola and huarazensis. So I'm going to try to pull this a little tight here. If you don't get it quite as tight as you would like, it's alright. You can come back and put another string on it or tie it down again later. Not too much later, it'll dry out. And you gotta watch where these things go, because sometimes they get caught up in another cactus, or worse yet, another graft. These will dry out if you leave them out in the sun too long. So the idea is to try to keep the humidity up as well. If you're living in a humid environment, maybe you won't have any problems. But a lot of people use a humidity dome, or they'll put a plastic wrap over top of the specimens, help keep them from drying out until the graft has a chance to take. So just because it looks good right at the start doesn't mean it's going to continue to look good, is I guess the bottom line for that. So this one here, I didn't really have as much of a grasp on that during that whole process as I would like, so I'm going to grab another piece of string and I'm going to wrap it around again. That's not how it looks right now, it's how it's going to look later that matters. And just wrap that around. Pull that nice and tight. And now the work can begin. Now we've got that. I'm going to pull that nice and tight. And you can run it through the grooves in there. Generally you'll get it a little tighter than you would otherwise. And when you can't get it around one of the spines, alright, come right through the entire thing. Just pull it nice and tight throughout the entire thing. All this string will come off here after it's grafted. Just come across and you can slice right through that green we left there, and it'll all come right off. But yeah, sometimes it's a little easier to work with than others. Now if I look through the side, I can see no separation. That means that's good. Now, this is one of my things I like to use in my secret arsenal. It's called parafilm. I stretch that out just like so, and see how I busted it. Sometimes you will bust it if you go too fast. Sometimes you'll bust it just because there's a spine there, so you can save that and wrap it a second time. But I try to get it right over the top, just like so. And that holds in that humidity for me, so it doesn't dry out quite as much. And then I can come back. I try not to get it too thick. That's kind of thicker than I like. I'll wrap it just like so. And that's going to be sealing in most of that moisture from escaping. And that piece that broke, and take it, pop it, and then I'll put it right over top again, and that should hold that moisture in for me, just like I like it. And as you can see, I've already done that on some of these other specimens over here. I love my parafilm, what this is called. And sometimes I get too much of a rush, I'll mess it up a little bit. This is one that needs another little extra little piece on it. And looks like I have another piece over here that has not been wrapped. But yeah, this is my secret arsenal. Helps keep things from drying out. And there we go. You look at that. And as you see, there's a couple of them I left there, and that was because they looked a little too woody for me. It's probably the grafting stock underneath it.